Right then, some more Audi RS3 TCR content. So it's not often people are trying to save money by buying carbon fibre parts, but in this box here, you can see there's, or you will see, there's some fancy carbon panels. So the reason it's going to be cheaper to buy these, we ordered these back in November, the reason it's going to be cheaper to get these is the TCRs, they were 120 odd grand new, so the panels from Volkswagen Motorsport are ridiculously expensive. And we thought, if me and Scott were going to be running that, potentially maybe at some point putting a diesel engine in it, we want to drag as much weight out as we can. So we've got to M Composite and basically said we want one of everything. They sell all the parts to turn your normal Audi S3 Coupe or Saloon, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, into an RS3 TCR lookalike. So we ordered all them. Our extra little bit was we want them all to be nice, glossy, and they can be fitted as they come not painted, because the original TCR panels generally come white or sort of quite a rough carbon fibre. This is obviously Kevlar, but it's quite rough when you see what they look like. So anyway, let's start unboxing. Have a look what we've got, and maybe at some point we'll know how much lighter they are than standard or whatever. But the wrap's that nice. A lot of things changed from when we ordered these in November to when we've actually got them now, which is March, knocking on April time. So yeah, let's have a look. So that took a lot longer than it should have done. Unboxing videos surely are quite boring to film. But anyway, really happy with this. The quality is very, very good. There's a few little bits, if you're wanting a show car, I'm sure you'd need to do a little bit of post finishing, but these are not show car panels, they're for a race car, and we did say we wanted them to just go straight on, but not painting, not wrapping, if possible. But there's going to be stickers getting put on. So some of the stuff that we've seen, strategic, a little bit of damage in transit mainly. Don't know how it's happened, because the box didn't seem too bad, but something's happened to that. But it is what it is. I think we've done well to get it all here in one piece. It's took like a month for it to come here. Maybe more, maybe like 6 weeks to arrive, so I don't know what courier it came with. But yeah, really happy how it all looks. I'll try and see, I think front doors are probably easiest ones to show. But like even the underside of stuff, like that looks sweet. Literally, put your catch in, put your lock in, put your handle on, little panel to be able to get to your wing mirror bracket bolts as well, so that is good. That is nice. I think the tints on the rear windows are a little bit dark. I'm sure police would have something to say about that, but it does come with some optional chop your glass in and away you go. But that weighs nearly as much as door, so that's probably why they've done it that way around. You only need to see out your front windows really. I think there's some bits, I don't know whether they came as part of the kit or what, but there's some little pieces that go under here. I ain't seen them in all this stuff, so maybe they're something that extra. I'll show you what they look like on the factory car. Yeah, they're them pieces there. and then we're going to have to make some brackets to replace these bits here as well, unless they should have been included, so we'll get onto them anyway and see. But it's a shame that we had such a nice wrap on this car, because we'd have liked to put all these bits on before we started racing, but we'll leave it like this for now. We'll put the spares that we know we're going to end up needing at some point, which is pretty much everything except for doors and tailgate. We'll put all them into the trailer that's going to come with this car, that this car's going to live in, and then we've got them if we need them at the track. And yeah, really happy. So thank you to the guys at M Composite for getting them out to us. I don't think we've got a better deal because we're going to do a video on them. I don't know, maybe we have, maybe we haven't. But yeah, if anybody wants any of these, we can get some. We are telling people if you're in Europe just to get them direct, but over in the UK we can get them. Quite big lead times. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, that's what Danny says. And at some point you might see us bolt these onto the car. And if we end up retiring the Golf this year like we might possibly do, and we don't get what we want out of this RS3, that'll get a diesel in it next year, so that'll be quite interesting. Carbon fibre, diesel engine, beating everything. So last time I was speaking about it, I said we were going to keep the carbon stuff as spares because we just had car wrapped, and Scott just overruled me and sorted out with wrappers to do a translucent wrap and all this carry on. So Andy's just bolting all these bits on now. We've sort of pretty much finished the front. Doors looking good. Bit hard to get in at, but the front's all sorted. The new RS3 wheels look sweet. This is exactly as they come with them stickers on and stuff, which I like. Yokohama tyres on. Do need a bit of spacing, which is a problem, but we're sorting it. It's not a big deal. We thought it was just a spigot, but then get a bit close to calipers. Anyway, forget about that. So as we've been taking all these panels off, we've been going through everything else that you can't get to when panels are on. Found a couple of little bits, but otherwise not too bad. So hopefully this is ready to rock and roll. One other funny thing, which has created a new task on our task list. Look at that. Look at all that. So I don't think anybody's ever had this side skate off. The other one were fine, but this one, let's get it off. It's got to be a kilo of rubber here. That's like, there's a full tyre there. There's got to be. This is for AMSR or whatever they call it. Ooh. Ooh. Couple of bits missing still. These haven't arrived yet, but they were meant to be included. So they should be on the way pretty shortly. I don't think they'll be ready for the test, but we'll try and get them ready for the next video. So I've not weighed these yet, so we're gonna like do some proper clever editing to make this look like I have. But the rear door, that's obviously not going to wind, it weighs 3.5 kilograms, and this weighs
19 kilograms.
And the front one weighs 4.5 kilograms, the carbon one, and this one weighs
22.2 kilograms.
Looking like this is going to be pretty nice pretty soon, hopefully anyway.
as you can see, the RS3 is done. Really happy with how it's come out. How the carbon weave still comes through the translucent wrap looks really, really good, especially in the sun. All the sponsor stickers are on now, colour coded to the Bilstein blue and yellow. I think Adam's already put all the weights in of all the panels compared to the ones that were on before, so hopefully we'll get quite a bit of a weight reduction on that. The heavens have just started opening, just started raining. We've got a few hours left of the day to get this loaded up in the trailer, because this weekend we're at Croft for the first round of the 750 Motor Club, Club Enduro and Road Sport, which this is going to be racing in both. Wish us luck on the race. Hopefully you've liked video. There's nothing better than fancy carbon parts on race cars. They look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
So, as I said, these carbon panels should have been kept as spares. So we've got it all together, car looks sweet, we saved 60 kilos with doors, put 60 kilos back in as ballast, took it to the track, and everybody's arms were up in air and crying and saying this doesn't meet the regs now and blah de blah, because basically what's ended up happening, because that many people were upset that the TCR cars were quick last year and the year before, which they are, and they finish races. All the other cars that are quick don't finish races. Us included last year in some respects, but the other quick cars, every other race they failed, and then that meant that it was other cars that didn't finish that were quicker. I don't think that's how it works. But anyway, so basically, we're going to take all this carbon stuff off and put all the standard stuff back on. So thank you for wasting this time, Scott. That leaves another problem. We've got loads of carbon bits left over, and an RS3 that can't race in the championship we want to race in with them carbon bits on, unless we're very, very sneaky and we turn this into a non-TCR car by removing this bit. We don't like it because it's a petrol anyway. So next year, this may have carbon panels and a diesel engine. So if this summarises the video, I don't know, you'll see it racing maybe next week with carbon panels on, but this is in the future, from the past, been filmed at a different time.